Shell is a household name in the UK, and their broadband service is becoming increasingly popular. In this video, we've looked at whether Shell broadband is actually any good. We've explained how their deals work compared to other providers, and looked at their pros and cons. We've also looked at the customer service performance of Shell Energy Broadband to see how helpful they are if you ever encounter issues. Let's get started. Shell Energy is an Openreach broadband provider. This means that they use BT's network to provide their service. However, unlike some other Openreach ISPs, Shell Energy allows you to buy ultra-fast broadband if you can get it where you live. You can get a broadband deal with an average download speed ranging from 11 to 900 megabits per second with Shell. Apart from their fast download speeds, compared to some other providers, Shell is relatively basic. They only offer an 18-month contract, and there are very few add-ons available. You can't get a broadband and TV deal, for example. Here are some of the good things about Shell Energy Broadband. In general, Shell's monthly costs are very reasonable. They often run promotions that give new customers access to very cheap broadband. As a Shell broadband customer, you get access to discounts on Shell petrol and other Shell products. This can be quite helpful if you have a Shell petrol station nearby, for example. If you're an existing Shell Energy customer, you can get quite a decent discount on their broadband service. And finally, there are no upfront fees on any of Shell Energy Broadband's plans. However, there are a few downsides to Shell when compared to other broadband providers. As we mentioned, Shell is a pretty bare-bones broadband provider. There are no TV add-ons or other benefits, other than the discounts on Shell products that we mentioned before, although there is quite a good range of landline calling packages to choose from. Shell's customer service is not very good when compared to other providers, according to Ofcom data. We've explained a bit more about this in the next section. One of Shell's biggest weaknesses is their customer service. According to Ofcom's most recent report, Shell has the most complaints per customer of any major British broadband provider. The company received 15 broadband-related complaints per 100,000 customers. For context, BT had 7 and Sky had 4. There are a number of different issues that Shell customers have complained about. According to Ofcom, most of the complaints are related to faults and service issues, which means that Shell customers are facing problems like slow download speeds and their Wi-Fi dropping out. You can also see quite a lot of complaints if you look at Shell's pages on different review sites. Lots of people also have issues with the amount of time they spent on hold, for example. Ofcom has also been on Shell's case for failing to tell customers about their options when their contracts expire, as can be seen in this article. This has meant that some customers might be paying more than they need to. If you're a Shell Energy customer, or you go to Shell petrol stations on a regular basis, it might be worth considering joining Shell Energy Broadband. With the cost of living crisis that we're facing, Shell's low monthly costs and lack of upfront costs are quite good. Although they do increase the price you pay every year, even if you're in contract, like most other providers, Shell's monthly costs are very competitive. You can also get ultra-fast download speeds with Shell, which many other providers don't allow you to do. However, Shell's customer service hasn't been very good in recent times. If you have an issue with your Shell broadband connection, you might find it hard to get the help you need, according to Ofcom research. If you're a current Shell customer, we'd love to hear what you think about their customer service in the comments below. And if you'd prefer to see which other providers offer good value at the moment, you can read our broadband deals guide, which is the first link in the description below. This article explains some of the best broadband deals on the market right now, and the differences between them, helping you find the right deal for your specific needs.